Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, and today we are taking a look at Neija and Yushin, two of my favorite normal awakened heroes. I absolutely love Yushin. He's so aggressive. He's just an all-around powerful mage, and I can't wait to see what they've done with him on this version of the game. But right now we're going to take a look at Neija.
I must return.
Neija can be a fantastic tank. In the original version of the game, the Korean version, she was just used pretty much all the time. But after she fell out of meta, she was replaced by like I forgot who exactly replaced her. It was a special hero. Oh yeah, it was a Dark Knight. I'm not telling you who that was, so that's a surprise. But yeah, after she left meta, I miss her. I really do. Hopefully they give her something that makes her stay in meta even when that character gets here. But alright, let's take a look at her passive. Lotus Protection. Reduces all received damage by 50% and reflects the reduced damage back onto the attacker. Very, very powerful. This is why she was a tank on the original version of the game. But let's see what else she can do here. If the damage received is higher than current HP, survives with 1 HP. Decreases fixed damage received by all allies by 50% 8 times. Decreases damage received from attacks by magic type enemies for all allies by 50%. So, I believe she used to revive as well, but I don't see that in here. But that's just fine. The magic meta is really, really huge right now. There are a lot of powerful magic heroes out there that will have trouble with her, and I'm glad they did give her a little more of a tanky ability. The revive was pretty tanky too, but she didn't have enough that really protected her allies. She did have a 50% increase in overall defense, and I do miss that. But this is okay too, I guess. But alright, let's take a look at her first active ability. Grundo... You know what, I'm not even gonna try it. Flower Dance. Inflicts 100% magic damage on 3 enemies with the highest physical attack or magic attack 2 times. Additionally, critical hit will be applied, stuns the enemy for 2 turns at a certain rate, recovers all allies by 80% of magic attack. So that is actually kind of a buff because I don't really remember too much about a heal. Because that might be a little bit of an addition right there, but I could be wrong. She may have always had that, and I just can't remember. Because it has been a while since I've actually used her. And it has been a while since I've used Death CC in general in the original version of the game. I've been using more of an aggressive build there. So I'm not sure if that's a buff or not. But anyways, let's take a look at her second active ability. Tetsunami! I really like this animation. It's just an overall awesome ability. Hopefully they didn't change much with it because the debuff was useful. Okay, what this does now is it inflicts 90% magic damage on all enemies twice. Additionally, piercing will take effect, and the positions of the enemies will switch. That seems to be the same. Decreases hit base shield buffs by 3 hits. What? I mean, we do have a lot of void shields. We do. We have a lot of those in the arena. But I really like debuff. I really do, because sometimes there's a buff that's just straight up irritating. It really is. We don't have a team full of Delins in the arena. If we had teams that were just straight up made of Delins and nobody else, then this would be extremely useful. But we don't have teams like that. Sometimes we have a support ability that just needs to go away, especially when you're dealing with something like Death CC. Chris's Awakening skill will rip you to shreds if you do not have a good debuff. So, hit-based shield reducing thing, I'm kind of seeing why that's there, but kind of don't like it a bunch, to be honest. Alright, Heaven and Earth Whirlwind. This is her Awakening skill. Very cool animation, by the way. Inflicts 100% magic damage on 4 enemies 2 times. Inflicts damage equal to 20% of the enemy's max HP. Applies the death debuff at a certain rate after 2 turns. So, very powerful. Probably not gonna see a whole bunch of play right now, at least not Death CC anyway. You should probably see play in other builds because Death CC, as I said before, it's kind of a dead build. Don't get angry, Death CC fans. It's a dead meta. But yeah, she would work on Death CC teams. If the meta wasn't dying on that so much, I'd feel a lot better about that. But yeah, Death CC is leaving this game a lot faster than it was in the Korean version. Awesome. Always awesome.
Resistance is futile. The waves will rage.
I didn't change much with that animation, but her awakening skill is really cool, my fellow gamers. I absolutely love this animation.
Think you can handle this wind? It'll take you.
I love that animation. It's just so awesome. Very, very powerful skill too. Now that it has the death debuff on it, definitely a good addition to death meta teams just all around. But alright, let's take a look at the other awakened hero that should be very, very powerful no matter what.
Give me a command.
The Forsaken Sage Yushin. He is extremely aggressive, and he just works on pretty much every team. If you're building something that's a little more offensive, he works in there. If you're building a magic meta team, he 100% works in there, of course. Overall, just a fantastic hero. Wise words. Become immune to all attacks for 4 turns. Increases lethal rate by 50%. Decreases piercing damage received by all allies by 50%. Decreases counter rate of all enemies by 50%. So that is just screaming arena right there. Very, very powerful arena hero. Dark Thunderwolf. What does this do now? Inflicts 120% magic damage on 3 enemies with the highest physical and magical attack 2 times. Ignores the enemy's defense and applies critical hit. Very, very powerful ability. But what made him really, really deadly is the Lightning Strike. Inflicts 65% magic damage on all enemies 3 times. Additionally, increases enemy skill cooldown by 30 seconds. Electrifies the enemies at a certain rate for 2 turns. Very, very strong. Now, his awakening skill is one of my favorite animations in the entire game. Hands down. So far, this is still one of my favorite animations. It's just so crazy. It's just so awesome. I love it. Black Sky Destruction. Inflicts 100% magic damage on all enemies 2 times. Decreases hit-based shield. Oh, what? Another decreasing hit-based shield buffs by 2 hits. Converts the enemy's current HP to 1 at a certain rate. Oh, that's new. This effect converts the enemy's HP to 1 and is not affected by or affects immunity or protections. So very, very powerful. Very powerful. It used to just do a lot of damage. At least I think it used to just do that. It might have already had this ability and I just don't remember. The converting HP to 1 at a certain rate. I don't remember it doing that. But very strong. Very, very strong. So this ability is pretty much a bunch of magic damage, AoE, attached to Lee's first active. So very, very ridiculous. Very ridiculous. That is going to be very useful in the arena. He is going to be just as strong as he used to be on magic teams. Not only in magic teams, but in offensive teams. Anything aggressive he'll work in. So I really like this character. Hopefully they didn't change much with his animations, because I loved them so much. They were so cool looking. Especially his awakening. Awesome.
As you wish. The power of the Thundercloud.
see what I'm talking about. His abilities are just really cool looking.
The command of destruction! Ah!
Ouch!
That wasn't just epic, my fellow gamers. That was legendary. That was an awesome awakening skill. I do like the original voice actor though, because it just sounded like him. When you looked at the character and heard his voice, it just seemed like his voice. I really did like his original voice actor. But anyways, that is all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for notifications if you want to see more of my videos. I don't only play Seven Knights, I love playing Hearthstone, and I plan on revealing some more cards that are released for the expansion in Hearthstone, so keep an eye out for those. But in the meantime, take it easy for me, my fellow gamers, and please do have a blessed day. Bye.